Hello, I am George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, and I am the Trollinator. And it hurts my mouth to talk like that. I don't know how Arnold talks like that all the time. This is my terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger imitation. But the trolls are everywhere. They attack me even when I comment on somebody else's video. One guy said I was a liar, and I never lived in San Francisco, just like the idiots who said I never came from Pittsburgh, and I am the guy from Pittsburgh. So you can check the voting records from 1970 to 1980, when I lived in San Francisco and worked as an election inspector. So I lived there, and when we have a car, I will go to San Francisco and show you everywhere I lived. All right, tonight we have a few things. Here is one of my things I may not have shown people. This is one of my Yoshi plushes. And let's try to get I guess the cable's out of the way. All right, this is one of my Yoshi plushes. Excuse me. And this is I'm not sure what this guy is. I know he has something to do with Mario Brothers, Luigi Brothers, whatever the hell he is. And this is one of those mushrooms. I thought he was cute. That's the only reason I have him. I've never played the game, or very briefly played the game as I recall. All right, and then it's mail time. We have Money Magazine, $5 each for a bottle of wine. I might buy a bottle. I can't read this though, these glasses on, so I'm going to take the glasses off because I can't see a thing. Get the First Leaf 3-wine intro pack today. Oh, they want you to buy a whole bunch of wine. Well, that's no good. And Post Horn Winery, Proprietors Red, Chenin Blanc, Hawthorne Grove, International Archives, Spain. And with a bad light, I can't read this. Tempranillo, Vino. I didn't bring my flashlights in here. Yeah, I do. Let's have my flashlight. Okay. And oddly, they don't have it on the back. They got a thing for T. Rowe Price. Oh, there we go. Great wines at an incredible price, 70% off. And you got Anthony Bourdain on the cover. And I know very little about Anthony Bourdain. I've watched his videos a few times. We have my Massey's bill. Paying that down slowly. My rent receipt. I already opened these up, and this thing, I'll open this up. This is the dumb one they send me all the time. My energy consumption statement. How much money they waste sending these out. And I use a lot of energy in the winter because it's freezing in here. So here's George Senda's energy consumption report. And you can see it says first, efficient homes. What the hell is this? Senior homes in your home, but they don't mention I got to run electric heaters to be able to sleep in here. That will change when I move to the container house. So I thank any of you for coming in there. I can't see who's in there right now. And excuse me, excuse the condition of my voice. I'm a little hoarse, and I tried to do a video on making chicken soup earlier, but went over, and I tried to transfer it to my portable hard drive, and I don't know where it went to on my Mac. And I got caught out in the rain yesterday, so my voice is kind of hoarse. Let's see if any more cough drops. That will help. So I'm cooking the soup on the stove. And what's that? Somebody's, I think, attacking me on the CBS. There was a CBS story on YouTube on people being beat up in fights in the Haight-Ashbury and drive-by shootings. I used to live in the Haight-Ashbury in the 60s and 70s. I went to school at Polytechnic High School. People say, I don't live there. Yet I was shown my report card from Marina Junior High School. And if I still had my stuff that was in storage, I could have showed you my stuff in Galileo and my Rena yearbooks, but all that's gone. Now, my crack metallurgists, and some of them may be on crack, went into my bins of gold and silver, and so from now on, all I will be eating is off of my golden spoons, with my golden spoon, not off my golden spoon. They're working on plates, cups, and saucers soon, and flying saucers, and here is my knife, and finally my golden fork. So to those accuse me of having bins of gold and silver, there you are, the proof that I have bins of gold and silver. And I got a heart and Lucky Ferrell, so that was nice. So anyway, that's about the other guy from the FBI was fired. I felt sorry for him until I see that Fox said that he kept personal notes on his conversations with President Trump and Senator Mueller. And of course, once again, like I said about San Francisco, where behavior that's unacceptable is now acceptable, a Democratic senator says he will hire this guy to give him the 2 days he needs for employment to get his full pension. So, you know, you could punish a guy by firing him, but the Democrats want to reward him because he's anti-Trump. And this guy was obviously anti-Trump. Now, we are buffering like crazy, and I can see it on the screen. So I don't know what to do about that. The DSL company said that they would crank up my DSL again, but I think the real reason they don't want me to switch is they want the money. They're claiming, the tech guy talked to me, said the cable internet is terrible, so that's their competitors, and I don't know if that's the case or not. And I don't see any. I see 12 people watching, but nobody in chat, and I can't do super chat because I'm still not monetized, and I will sit down after this video and say something to YouTube, wondering why I am not monetized yet. It's been over 2 weeks, and they said 2 weeks, and nothing's happened. So, have not cleaned the kitchen floor yet. I did straighten out the book area above my bed, above my sofa bed. And here comes little Fuzzy. So we will show you Fuzzy. There go my glasses. There's the little Fuzzy. My hand's in the way here. Let's see if I can. Where did that come from? Oh my God! What the hell did I just do now? Hold on. I think I disconnected the stream here. This is really stupid. Oh God. All right. I don't know what I did. I'm not gonna do that again. So there may be another stream here. I must have hit something on the screen to get me some kind of zombies on my screen. So, anyway, went out and fed cats. Everybody's fine. And I took down the chicken skin, like some woman on Lucky Ferrell said, you're throwing away the chicken skin and the insides of the chicken that you don't want, and that's healthy for the cats, and they get nutrients and vitamins. So I took down some pieces of chicken that are cooked, and no salt, no pepper, no spices, and took the chicken fin, the chicken skin, and the chicken fat, left it in a dish, fed them their normal wet cat food. So I'll go down later to the conclusion of this video and see if they ate the chicken skin or not. Talkie and Tani showed up to eat. Pretty One ran across the street repeatedly. Squeakies went and wanted his food. Kitten was downstairs, but the Korean people downstairs, the nice lady and the man, they had their dog out going into their car, and they got this dog that growls and barks at everybody. And I've tried to go be nice to it, and so the kitties were scared of the dog. So all I saw was kitten, and there was gray, pretty one, orangey, and squeaky. So that was the cat feeding complement tonight. Little girl's outside. Little girl is taking over Fuzzy's house. Fuzzy has this bin that she sleeps on. No gold or silver in the bin for Fuzzy. It may contain crunchies. I haven't looked. And I put a towel down there and another piece of bedding. And little girl is taken to sleeping on Fuzzy's bin. So that's why Fuzzy's sleeping on the floor. Now there's a pillow in front of the bookcase, and little girl used to sleep on that. So I'm going to get everything moved out of there and start putting little girl on the giant pillow. I haven't read anything. I stay up all night watching Barnaby Jones. So, and of course my vision goes in and out. And I want to tell you the difference between LASIK and cataract surgery. LASIK, they go into laser. This is for people with healthy eyes. So I made a point of asking yesterday, and I'll put the opus away, or at least over here. And the doctor said that's for people with healthy eyes, but the problem with your eyes is you had cataracts, and what happens when you have cataracts, it's the actual lens of the eye, and it becomes clouded. And there's no way they can go in with like declouding solution or something. They have to go and with ultrasound basically destroy the lens of your eye. The cataract is your lens. It's like you have a really dirty window, like somebody or a car window. Somebody splashes motor oil all over your window and you can't get it off. So they have to basically destroy the lens of your eye and implant new lenses in each eye. Since I had cataracts in both eyes. So in a sense, and I think Universal may have copyrighted this term, and I don't know how they could, or trademark bionics, but I'm a bionic man now. I have 2 artificial lenses, one in each eye, and the doctor said I'm doing well. They put me through all the eye chart thing yesterday, and but I still have problems where I am having trouble seeing on and off. One time I see everything great, next time it's all blurry. And she said, well, that will pass, and we go back to see her in a month. So it's frustrating that I can't see what I'm doing. So tonight, after this video, I will go and finish sweeping the floor, take the dome to the George Foreman grill off and put it in the bathtub and throw some Dawn on it, and then scrub it later. And then finally go, if I have the energy, to work on the kitchen floor. I did not do the stove today because I just didn't have the time. I have lots of SOS pads, or Walmart's version. So I will get to that tomorrow, and then my caregiver will come after the weekend of the 30th. We'll go get all the supplies, and we'll start knocking this place out, get the kitchen straightened out, get the bathroom clean. Take my vacuum into the shop, vacuum with the other vacuum, fold up the sofa bed, and then start tackling all the bookcases, and hopefully maybe we can get these 2 bookcases out of here and move this over that way so I can set this back so I don't keep tripping on Fuzzy's catfish all the time. She's been drinking a lot of water lately. I don't know why. So that's what's been going on. Now let's see, is anybody in here? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Hello, wet cat food. Static sound when I talk. I don't know why. Let me see what the hell is going on here with that. I have no idea. Maybe I'm too far away from the... a cord got loose. Getting every other word. No, that cord is on. I'm plugged in. I'm just maybe too far away from the mic on this thing. Let me see what's going on. No, my mic's on. Cutie, be nice. Why don't you do it in the road? I don't know what Cutie is doing, but be nice. We're not going to accept that. Hates you because you're a conservative. Well, I had some idiot on the CBS story about gangs and the hate and drive-by shootings at hate and Masonic. And where did I get that? I took the comment. Did I get it here? No, that was a different comment. I know I got the comment, but I was absolutely, excuse me, idiotic comment to make. How I accept violence, and I don't accept violence. I accept the fact that violence exists, criminals exist, criminality exists, gangs exist, thugs are in every major city beating up the innocent. Joe. There shouldn't be this. All right. I don't know. Let me see if I can see what's going on. I may have to start over. All right, hold on. This hasn't happened before, to the best of my knowledge. I am sucking on a cough drop. All right, let's see what happens when I talk. And it is buffering like crazy, so but I'm literally practically right on top of this thing. And remember, I do have an overbite and a lisp, so you may be hearing that. I don't know, and I can't hear anything. But this should be working. It worked the last 3 times with no problem. Let me shut the mic off, turn the mic on again. I can't hear myself, and normally when I turn this mute button on, I can hear myself. And that is all the way up. So you tell me what's going on. Let me go back over to the chat and see what people are talking about. So, fine, do I bend over? I move forward. I don't know if I'd call that bending over. All right, I'm going to put the thing back. It was fine when the 3 stooges came into the room and knocked out the stream. Well, I can think of some stooges, and you know where they're from. All right, I will shift the cough drop to the right side of my mouth. I cannot monitor my audio. I'm doing it on my iPad. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I got 13 people watching. I don't know if I can start this. Well, I actually knocked myself off the air, I think. So, all right, let's end this one, and I'll start it over. So, bear with me for a minute. All right. The hell was that? Okay. I'm going to start over. And I may do, I can't type, can't see what I'm typing. I may do the next one on Patreon for the simple reason that I didn't see any problem with there when I did a couple on Patreon. So, not today, but all right, I'm going to stop this one and restart it. Let's see. I don't know what I'm going to call it, though. We'll see what happens. I'll be back.